Conor McGregor. Alright, let's talk about the one and only Conor McGregor, the Notorious. Love him or hate him, you can't ignore him. The dude's a walking highlights reel, a knockout machine, and probably the most entertaining trash talker in UFC history. But behind all that swagger is a guy who actually puts in the work, most of the time. Let's start with the numbers. McGregor's professional MMA record is 22 wins and 6 losses, with a ridiculous 19 wins by knockout. That left hand, it's basically a missile. Ask Jose Aldo how it feels. Or, well, maybe don't. That fight ended in just 13 seconds. Fastest finish in UFC title fight history. But here's what most casual fans don't get. Conor doesn't just show up and wing it. When he's locked in, his fight prep is elite level. His fight IQ? Super underrated. His timing? Surgical. Now, when it comes to his diet, Conor doesn't mess around. This dude fuels his body like a machine when he's in fight camp. Here's a rough breakdown of how he eats when he's serious. Breakfast. Think eggs, avocados, and some kind of complex carb like oats or sweet potatoes. He usually kicks it off with some water and lemon too. Snacks. Nuts, fruits, protein shakes, clean energy only. Lunch, dinner, chicken, salmon, or steak with greens and brown rice. The guy loves his lean meats and hates junk food when he's in camp. Hydration, coconut water, alkaline water, sometimes beet juice for endurance, plus gallons of regular water. The man stays hydrated like a camel. Fun fact, he's huge on recovery drinks, especially those with magnesium and electrolytes. He's not just throwing hands, he's managing inflammation, muscle soreness, and energy levels like a pro athlete should. Let's talk about his training. When he was prepping for fights like the one with Eddie Alvarez, Conor's camp included road work for cardio, tons of sparring, boxing, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, body weights and explosive strength training. Think push-ups, pull-ups, sprints, and yes, plenty of mobility work. He actually trains flexibility and balance like a gymnast. But let's not ignore the elephant in the octagon. After that Mayweather boxing match and all that whiskey business, Conor's discipline kind of fell off. He's been criticized for coming into fights out of shape, especially against Dustin Poirier. The sharpness just wasn't there. The hunger, gone. But if you look at vintage McGregor, the guy was terrifying. Featherweight Conor, unstoppable. Lightweights had nightmares about him. He had this sniper-like accuracy with his strikes, and he'd bait fighters into his trap before detonating that left hand. Also, McGregor doesn't cut weight like most fighters. He used to kill himself for featherweight, but at lightweight and welterweight, he's more about maintaining power. His camp focuses on lean bulking, high protein, low carb, and cardio to keep fat off while adding muscle. Now about his fight stats, here's what's wild. He's got the third highest significant strike accuracy in UFC featherweight history, 49%. His average fight time is just 8 minutes and 7 seconds. Dude's not in there to dance. He's won 5 Performance of the Night bonuses and 2 Fight of the Night awards, Showman and Warrior. And say what you want about his losses. He fought beasts. Khabib, Nate Diaz, Dustin, all killers. Conor's not scared to scrap. Respect where it's due. So what's next for McGregor? Honestly, it depends on his mindset. If he gets back to that brutal training, dials in the clean diet, and takes the whiskey out of the picture, he can still be a serious threat. But if not, well, maybe the best of McGregor is already behind us. Either way, love him or hate him, the UFC wouldn't be where it is without him. And if he ever comes back hungry, watch out. This is Knockout Nexus. Hit that subscribe if you're all about stats, fight science, and real combat talk. No fluff, just fight facts.